What's up, everybody? I'm Chris.
And I'm Jay.
And we're in the deep with Tom MacDonald.
Let's get it from the soul, man. How dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have.
So Tom MacDonald dropped a new track yesterday.
And it seems to be very, very well taken.
Yeah,
It's blowing up.
It is blowing up on YouTube right now. I think it was number 6 trending last time I checked.
Yeah, as of this recording.
But Tom's awesome, man. I mean, I would have reacted to this anyway, just because I love his music, and I think he's very misunderstood. And a lot of people think he's trolling sometimes, but he always has a deeper message to the song if you dig into the lyrics. So, and his beats are awesome too. So
He does a pretty good job from what I've seen so far. I'm brand new to him.
yeah, he heard Buttholes,
Yes.
which is
And,
like.
you know, it does sound troll. But if you listen, he's actually just trying to, chill.
Like bring everybody together because we are all arguing with each other about
Something at all.
what amounts to trivial things, at the end of the day.
True.
So we're going to check out Tom's new song, just dropped yesterday, and see what we think of it.
Yeah. I'm not a YouTube rapper, come on, give me credit. I don't need to do reactions to get views, okay, I said it. Not a
He's already calling us out.
Yeah, already got bashed.
Already. I'm not a YouTube rapper, come on, which you kind of are, Tom, but I love you still. I don't need to do reactions to get views, okay, I said it. Well, okay, yeah, we're doing reactions, but we're not doing it for views particularly. I mean, we're kind of doing it for the fun of it, but yeah, I understand what you're saying, though.
Oh, yeah.
label rapper, I'm way too offensive. Go ahead and call me clickbait, I'm in millions independent. I'm not a mumble rapper, y'all understand every single word. I'm not taking Xanax, rapping about money, liquor, and girls.
Yeah, I'm not a mumble rapper. Y'all understand every single word. I love that. And not talking about Xanax, rapping about money, liquors, and girls. Or liquor and girls. So yeah, calling out all the mumble rappers and all the drug-heavy mumble rap that's going on these days. And I made millions independent. Yeah, I mean, he has no label, I think he said somewhere in here. Yeah, I thought he said something
Not
about
a label rapper. It says it in the very first.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Not a
first
label
sentence,
rapper, I'm way
sentence
too
of that,
offensive. Which I would agree with. But he's not offensive. That's the thing. If you understand the message, it's not offensive. So we'll get back to it.
Not a SoundCloud rapper, I got hits you actually have heard. I exist outside the internet, done shows around the world. Not a boom bap rapper, I'm not stuck in 1990. I like Wu-Tang, but that vibe is kinda old and grimy. Not a conscious rapper, all those rappers sound like SJ Dubs. Not a gangster rapper, cooling up without being a thug. I'm not country rap, I don't play guitar, I don't drive a truck, I don't chew tobacco, get the Chevy stuck 10 feet of mud. I'm not horrorcore, I don't paint my face, I don't trip. I can only be myself, and I am Tom MacDonald. I think I gotta let him know. Hey, hey, hey. And let me say it from the soul, man. I hate hip-hop. How dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have nothing left to say. I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about us realize their names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop. The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout and a chain.
Oh, wow. The whole culture is cancer. They kill their mama for some clout and a chain. Wow. I can't disagree with that, man.
I mean, called out a lot of people.
A lot of people. And this is really topical right now. We haven't talked about this, but there's a big Nick Cannon. You remember Nick Cannon?
Oh, yeah.
He is jumping all over Eminem right now. Like putting out he's put out like 3 diss tracks in the past week or so. Like absolutely killing Eminem in these tracks. Well, he's not killing. His crew is doing pretty good at it, but his bars are kind of weak. They kill their mama for some clout and a chain. That's what he's doing. He's using Eminem to gain clout because nobody gives a shit about Nick Cannon, to be quite honest. So, and that's what he's talking about here. The whole culture is cancer. The people just coming after each other and just saying the awful shit about each other to try to get some clout on the internet. And it's really topical right now, so this was the perfect time for him to drop this track. And everything he's talking about, I hate hip-hop, how dare you call me a rapper. He's talking about all the negative things that are associated with it. Keep the glitz and the glamour, all the things that are superficial and don't mean anything. He's calling all that out here, so I love it.
Being totally original.
Yep. Let's see what he's got in the second verse.
Not a mainstream rapper, I think they're pathetic. I don't compromise my vision just so I can sell some records. I'm the underground, that means it's hard to sell it. I got mass appeal of Master V and catchy with a message. I'm not white boy rap, I actually got the juice and caught a vibe. Bumping Eminem don't mean that all you boomers really rhyme. Not a corny rapper spitting every song in double time. Say so much and don't say nothing, bunch of garbage in your lines. Not a little rapper, I ain't auto-tuning every song. I ain't making tunes exclusively but drinking at the club.
Awesome, dude. It just Mitch, we were just talking about Eminem. And here he goes calling out the Eminem, everybody jumping on Eminem because he's such a high-profile guy. Everybody thinks they can put out a diss track at Eminem, and he's going to come back at them and get them all these views and stuff and blow them up. And he's calling it out here. Also, I'm not a white boy rapper, which is a callback to his song White Boy.
Yeah.
Spitting every song in double time, say so much, don't say nothing. So he's talking about these fast rappers. They're just blah, 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 and they're not really speaking, like they're not saying anything important. They're just putting a lot of lyrics together so they can rap fast, you know, and show off their skill, but they're not saying anything. So I like that line too. Bunch of garbage in your lines. Not a Lil rapper, because everybody's got to have Lil in front of their name.
Yeah.
I don't auto-tune every song. Dude, there's just so many good lines in this song. Like, just calling out everybody that brings a bad name to rap, in my opinion.
And obviously, in this whole opinion that's going up right now, he's definitely going on to say, like, I'm an original from what I can get from this. Like, you shouldn't be going off on this train that's been done many times.
Yeah, he's tackling all of the nonsensical things about hip-hop and bringing it back to its roots, what it should be, saying something. You know, you're putting something out there, making a message known or your agenda or whatever, instead of just, you know, bitches and hoes and cars and shit like that. So.
And still putting a rhyme together without having to come together with, like, 20 words that may sound a lot, but obviously at the end of the whole time he's doing the message, it's like, has, like, what did you say?
Right,
Excuse
exactly. Like, we're following this whole song, like, perfectly, you know, like, I totally get, in a lot of rap songs you listen to and you're like, what the hell is he even talking about right now, you know, like, even if you go online and try to look it up, like, sometimes it just doesn't make sense, but this dude's got it, man. I love what he's doing here.
Not a candy rapper, I ain't making albums full of pop. I ain't Macklemore, Logic, Lil Dicky, or Asher Rock. I ain't emo rap, I ain't shedding tears, I don't cut myself. I don't romanticize suicide upon mental health. I ain't backpack rap, that's my granddad's rap. Please don't take this as a diss, I'm just Tom MacDonald.
Oh, God, I gotta pause again. I don't romanticize suicide up on mental health, and then he just called out Logic in before. So this was a total call out to Logic, because Logic did the 1-800 song, which was the suicide hotline song.
Yep.
And then I don't romanticize suicide on mental health. So he's accusing, basically, Logic of taking that song and using that premise, suicide, as a cash cow, in a sense, is what he's saying. And, I mean, I do like the 1-800 song that Logic did, and I like Logic, but
It's pretty good.
But he's not wrong. I mean, he does make a good point there. Yeah, and then called out Macklemore. I can accept that because Macklemore and Asher Roth, but Lil Dicky I do like. So I gotta rip my Lil Dicky.
Big call outs.
But yeah, dude, he's taking on everybody in the rap game here. He's
little independent man going against his
balls out, dude.
Yeah,
balls out.
I think I gotta let him know. Hey, hey, hey. And let me say it from the soul, man. I hate hip-hop. How dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have nothing left to say. I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about as real as they names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop. The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout in the chain.
I want to talk about this line right here. Keep the glitz and the glamour because all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. So what he's saying there, all this gun culture, all the gang culture that's romanticized, like he said that Logic was doing about suicide. There's a lot of romanticizing about gang violence. And I get that that's part of some people's lives. Like, if you're a gangster rapper and that's the life you come from and that's what you're rapping about, I get that. Because like Kendrick did Good Kid, Mad City, that whole album is just from front to back is all about him growing up in gang violence and how he dealt with it. The Art of Peer Pressure, that song talks about how he's not like, he's a real good guy inside, and he doesn't want to hurt people, but when he's with his homies, he's acting out wild and stuff. Like, he's not acting like he wants to because he's with his homies and they're influencing his behavior. That's basically what he's talking about here. All these rappers are putting kids in their graves by romanticizing all that violence and stuff.
Or making it look like it's something wanted when it doesn't. It's absolutely zero benefit.
Right. Well, I mean, it's hard for us to speak about because we're not from that culture. Like, we weren't born into that. We didn't grow up having people try to get us into a gang and stuff and like be pressured by that. Like, we don't know what that feels like. So I don't blame anybody for, you make dumb decisions when you're young and you think you need a crew and to rep you, and like high school was terrifying for some kids when you're alone and you get picked on and shit. So you want to have a crew with you, and that leads to gang violence sometimes, just to have some people have your back. But again, back to Tom, like this, that was a great line. I just wanted to point that out.
I'm so used to hearing people hate, I get it. Hip-hop hates me and I hate it too. It's been this way forever. I don't move like them, I'll never be accepted. I got rich without a cosign. I won't hold you cause you're jealous. I don't want the clout, I don't need a friend. Y'all can keep your beats. Never signed a deal, so every dollar goes to me. I've been humble, ain't been flexing, ain't been showing off my blessings. Maybe I should take a second to make sure y'all get the message. I'm in beast mode, check the teeth glow. I don't need dough. Everything is Fendi, Gucci, Sachi, Louis V. Oh, nothing new to me, no. Too much green to keep, bro. $100,000 every hour that I sleep for. I don't talk about it cause the way my mama raised me good. All these rappers hate me, if they don't I'll say they maybe should. HOG the army, they say crazy is as crazy does. So watch yourself, blood on our hands, don't bother us, we bathe in blood.
I hate hip-hop. How dare you call me a rapper when all these rappers don't have nothing left to say. I hate hip-hop. It's full of liars and actors. These little rappers about as real as their names. I hate hip-hop. Keep the glitz and the glamour, cause all these rappers are putting kids in their graves. I hate hip-hop. The whole culture is cancer. They'll kill their mama for some clout and a chain.
No, Rockefeller's girlfriend is editor-in-chief. So it's Tom MacDonald, I Hate Hip Hop. Man, what a song. I think he's saying a lot of good things here. It's about the culture of hip hop, and it's not all bad. But there's some bad in there, and he's pointing at and making some big accusations of like Logic with the suicide thing, man. But addressing the Eminem clout chasing and all that, I like that. All his talk, we've covered pretty much most of the song already.
Hit every single point, I think.
Everything in Fendi, Gucci, Sachi, Louis, nothing new to me. So he doesn't need any of that shit. He doesn't want any of the name brand shit because it's not important, and he knows that, and he's right.
He definitely do it for what he believes is right.
For the love of rap and for putting a message out there to try to wake people up, just like all his other songs are doing. More of the same from Tom MacDonald. I like what he's doing here, and just put out another banger, man. It's great.
I definitely like it. Butthole's great. This is awesome. This guy is going to be definitely going out there as independent. I don't think we'll ever see a record deal.
I don't think he needs one. I don't think he needs one, dude. Like, he's doing his own thing. He's blowing up on. He's number 6. I'm probably higher than number 6 trending now. But he's got it together, man. He's doing it all himself with grassroots. He built this audience from nothing. So you got to respect that. And
it's coming from a next to zero background to just pop it.
Yeah, dude, you used to be a wrestler, and now he's a freaking rapper, and saying some important shit too, man. Just a great cut from Tom MacDonald.
Definitely. If y'all want to see more, just let us know down in the comments. Make sure to go ahead and mention any information or anything you might want to know, or if you may disagree, tell us about that too.
Yeah, let us know. I know there's a lot of Tom MacDonald haters out there, so let us know what you think down in the comments, and also let us know what you'd like us to react to next. We're open to any genre, any kind of music we want to do. So, and if you want to follow us on Twitter and Instagram, you can do that at InTheDeepYT. Peace. That was good. I have to cut the shit out of that because we talked a lot.